Okay, today I'm going to show you how to make a contact sheet and also review how to properly upload your pictures from your memory card. So the first thing is you should have a shortcut here for your student folder on the network drive. The little folder with the house is actually on the desktop of your computer or on the hard drive of your computer. You do not want to use this one, okay? If for some reason you can't find photos in the future, they might be hidden in here. Okay, if you accidentally uploaded them to the computer. But you should have the shortcut where it looks like a little blue folder and has your student ID. Okay, if you can't find that, if it's not here, you need to click on computer, then click on students, and then all of the student folders will appear. Find yours, okay, and drag it over to your favorites, and now you have a shortcut to that student folder. Okay. So when you are ready to upload images, you will go to File, Get Photos from Camera, and the uploader or the downloader will open up. I like to click on Advanced Dialog because then I can see all of my images. You will see these little thumbnails that tell you, what image it is, and then that way you can make sure you're only uploading your images. If this doesn't pop up, make sure you have the memory card in the computer properly. You can always hit refresh list and it should pop up. So this is telling me I have 31 files. The first thing I need to do is change the location where I'm saving my images to. Okay, so you click on choose. This is where you will go to your student folder. Okay, it should say digital photo and then it should say originals. And then it should, so click on that, click on the originals folder. I think I'm actually going to use one of you guys for an example right now. So students, I'll just use, I guess, let me see if I can use that one. Choose. Okay. And then you want to create a subfolder. We'll call it custom name. So for you guys, it would be whatever the project is you're working on. This I'm going to call illuminated initials because that's what these are. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure I hit delete original files afterwards. And then I hit get media. Okay, so again, the most important thing is that you know that it's saving to your student network drive under digital photo, and then originals, you have the file folder for the project that you're working on. It would help if I could spell, right? Okay, and then you would hit get media. Okay? I can't do this because this folder is not a real student folder, so I can't do it. So anyway, once that folder opens up, once that is done downloading, it'll ask you if you want to delete the photos from the memory card. Hit yes. So then I will go to here. Okay. This is a shortcut just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so now these aren't actually saved on my network drive. They're still just on the memory card, but for demonstration purposes of how to create a contact sheet, that's fine for us right now. So when you first open up your folder with your project images, I want you to go through them and rate them. Okay, so if they are a good image, if they meet one of the requirements of the assignment, you can rate them by clicking on the image. You'll have this preview. You can make it bigger if you want to. You can also go to view full screen preview and see them nice and big on the screen. It's up to you what you want to do. But you just hit Command and 5 and it will rate that now as 5 stars. So this means it's the best of the best. Okay, and I'm going to rate this one. And I'm going to rate this one. Okay, so on and so forth until you get enough rated. It'll tell you over here, if you click on the star under where it says keywords, there's a little star. It says filter items by rating. So we rated some as 5 stars, some as no stars. So what we can do is show 5 stars only. Okay, so this is only going to show me the ones that I rated 5 stars. So for your digital scavenger hunt project, you would have about 27 or so images, because that was what was required of the assignment, here rated as 5 stars. Then what you can do is hit Command A to select all of them. And then you go to Tools, Photoshop, Contact Sheet. And then this will automatically create a document that has all of the thumbnails and file names of those images. So it takes a second for Photoshop to open up and warm up. And then depending on your project, depending on how many images you have for your contact sheet, you want to change your rows and columns, which is down here. Okay, so it's telling me I have 4 files selected, which is true, from Bridge. Okay, it's telling me my document size will be 8 by 10 inches, which is perfect because you can print that out. And it's telling me I have 5 columns and 6 rows, which is enough for 30 images. If you have 25, you might want to do 5 by 5. If you have 20, you might want to do 4 by 5. I like to click on rotate for best fit, make sure everything uses the best, the space the best. You can change the font size to 10 if you want, make it a little bit smaller. And then you just hit OK. And then again, this will take a few seconds because it's processing all of these images into a document. So you'll see just 4 across the top here in a minute. I still left this at 5 by 6, so there's enough for 30 photographs total on this document. Okay? So then when you're all done with that, you would just go to File, Save As. You're going to save it into Final Project 1617. I have a scavenger hunt contact sheet folder. Save it to the appropriate class period. Make sure you go down here and save it as a JPEG. So it should be your last name, scavenger hunt contact sheet, okay, and then a JPEG file. You cannot just change the extension up here. You actually have to go down to where it says Format and change from Photoshop to JPEG, okay? And then you would hit Save and hit OK, and you're good to go, okay? And that is how to quickly make a contact sheet and a review on how to upload your images. Again, it is very, very important that you are saving to the correct folder. So when you go File, Get Photos from Camera, make sure you are changing the location to where you want it to be saved. Right now, this will be saving it right to my desktop or right to my hard drive under my pictures folder, and that is not what I want. I want to save it to the network drive. So you should have that shortcut here to your student folder where you can click on that, click on digital photo, and so on and so forth. Okay, so double check, and please delete your original files off of your memory card after you are done uploading them. And that is it. Also, make sure you pay attention to if it says create subfolders. If you already have a subfolder created, like for the project, and you shot it over multiple days and you want to keep adding to that same folder, you want to just hit none so that it saves it in the same folder. Okay? The default is today's date, and it will save it with the date in the file, and it will keep it in separate files. So just double check all of that, okay? And that is that.